Een behoorlijk echo weer. Nou, ik zal iedereen eventjes in de mute zetten. Ping. Yes, doe up. Ja, even ja,
yep.
precies.
Check. Okay, let's get started, everybody. Let's bow in. Ready?
Ja.
Okay. Okay, let's start with warming up a little. Just run in place. You can run in place, or if you have enough room, you can run around like George. Okay, a little faster. Okay, jumping up and down on the spot. And jumping jacks. And normal again. Okay. Start with stretching the neck, left to right, slowly. When you're standing, don't lock your knees. Bend them a little. Up and down. From side to side. Okay, small circles with your arms, sideways, small forward. Big circles, forward. Small circles backward. And big circles. Okay, left arm in front of your body, stretch it. Keep your shoulder low. Don't raise it. Left arm over your head, stretch it. Right arm in front of your body. Keep the shoulder low. And over your head. Okay, big circles with your hips. The other way around. Okay, push away your left hip, right arm over your head. Push away your right hip. Okay, hands on your knees. Bend your knees 2 times low, 2 times high. And forward. Okay, grab your ankles and hold them for a few seconds. Grab them and hold them. Coming up. Your left leg, same thing. Grab the ankle and hold it. Right leg. Okay, body straight. Slide up your right leg a little. Stretch it. The other side. The other side again, but now with your toes up. So left leg straight, keep your toes up and try to go as low as possible. But make sure you keep your weight in front of your knee. And your right foot stays flat on the ground. So if you can go here, that's okay. If you can go lower, you can go lower. Make sure the weight is in front of the knee and the right leg is on the ground. The other side. So left foot flat on the ground, right toes up, weight in front of your knee, body straight up. Okay, jump up and down a little, everything loose. Alrighty. We have reviewed several types of footwork already, and for tonight we are going to work on the shuffle. So start in an on-guard position. With shuffle, when you move forward, first your rear leg moves up, then the front leg, and if you move back, it's the other way around. When you shuffle back, first the lead leg goes, and then rear leg goes back. One thing that's important when you shuffle back, make sure that you keep your heel up. So when you shuffle back, don't put it flat on the ground. That's a no-no. So when you move back, the rear heel stays up a little so that you can immediately go forward again. Okay, on your own, shuffle forward and backward. Right side, forward. Okay, on your own. Small steps, not too big. Move little. Depending on the room, you can make 1 step, 2 steps. And when you move back, keep the rear heel up. Move around a little. Okay, other side forward, left side. So make sure that you don't put down the rear heel when you shuffle back. Keep it up, right? Okay, on your own. Keep your arms close to your body. Make sure you feel your ribs all the time. So don't let them fly out. Keep them close to the body all the times. Make sure you feel those ribs. Hands can move, but you don't always feel the rib cage. Okay, relax for a second. Next technique that we are going to work on is the elbow hit. There are several types of elbow hits. You can go from right to left, left to right, from up, down, down, up. But in this case, we go forward. A lot of other martial arts systems, when they make an elbow, they tend to make it like this. So horizontal, for instance, from left to right. Which means that if your opponent moves away, you miss him. So in JKD, we move forward with the elbow. So you use push step, and from there you go forward, which makes it quite difficult to evade. So from long guard, you just make a push step and move forward. Keep your guards up. So the arm is going forward in horizontal plane, standing forward. We're going to do that on a flash. So get ready, on guard, ready, move a little, just a little, keep the engine running, and go forward. Yeah, looking good. Forward, exactly. So make sure you don't bend the arm, but it goes forward, right? So pretend that there's someone in front of you. So don't make it like this, but go forward. Ready? And go. Exactly. Yeah. And use it in combination with the push step. You want to get that weight involved. Other side. Ready? Move around a little, just little. Don't stand still. That's it. And go. Looking good. Couple more. And go. Okay, very good. Relax. Okay, so keep in mind that when you make it, it goes forward. Not sideways, but forward. Okay, goes. The floor is yours.
Let's see. I think I'm unmuted now, am I? Yeah. Yes, I am. Everybody can hear me? Yeah, cool. All right. Okay, so tonight I was going to go over the hook, lead hook. And we'll practice it from an on-guard position in a little while to start with. But let's first have a look at the mechanics of a hook. Let's start for comparison with a straight lead. If I'm performing my straight lead, we've practiced that before, it travels in a straight line forward. And as I'm going forward, my hip rotation comes in, pushes it forward, and I could step forward with it as well with a push step, so that's what we've just done. This is the motion. And my final position is like a bow and arrow, a complete straight line from my lower knuckles through my arm and my shoulders. One strong base, and from here I recover back into my own guard. So I get hip rotation, arm extension, and linear step forward in many cases. Now, one difference with this, or one detail of this, is that when I'm punching forward, my hip drives my shot forward. Okay, so it pushes it along for more power. The hip rotation also has a very important factor in hooking. Only here, the mechanics of it are a little bit different. Whereas here it pushes in a rotational hit like a hook, and I'm going to exaggerate a little bit now. Obviously, you shouldn't do that for real because you're telegraphing. But if you rotate now, the hip pulls the punch along. So what happens first is that your hip rotates, it tenses off these muscles, and the only way to relax it is just to follow through. And now this is relaxed again. So we're going to work on the mechanics of the lower half first. Okay, let me just see if I can get this better in picture. If I try and put this on the floor for a moment, fingers crossed. I hope you can see my feet and my hips.
Yes.
I think so. Forget about the top out of me. I'm going to look from an on-guard position. So I'm going to go right lead. All right, so my hip rotate, but to facilitate that, I also have to move my foot a little bit. And I don't mean moving like that. I leave it on the same side of my center line, but I'm rotating it slightly and bringing it onto the ball of my foot. The rear one, where the heel was raised, I can turn that a little bit too and drop that a bit. So you get this at the bottom. So my hip comes in and my feet turn around like this in stationary motion. The ball of the foot basically helps you to slam the brakes on to prevent you from over-rotating, if that makes sense. So from here, you just go boom. So bring your hip in and like that. You know, That's the motion. So let's focus on this first. We'll do about 10, 15 with the right lead. Then we'll swap around. We'll do 10, 15 with the left in the lead, and then we'll add the actual punch with it. Okay. So first, just the lower half. Make sure you get this snappy twist from your hips. Drive your lead hip in and move your feet like this. And from here, you can easily drop back into your own guard position. Should easily be able to get back in. Okay, there we go. 1, boom. Just hold it for a minute and come back. 2.
Jamie, turn in the lead foot a little. The lead foot turning in a little.
Yeah. So lead foot turns in and the rear foot
That's it.
drops
Turning.
down. Like that.
Not too much. Yeah, that's
and
it.
Again.
That's it.
And 5. And 6. Boom. And 7. Almost as if you want to push somebody with your hip. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. Last one.
Sahel, dit is een hoek, hè? Dit is geen rechte stoot, maar hoek.
Yeah, so we're not worried about the hunches yet, but we want to get that violent rotation in. I'm going to try it with the left in the lead. Okay, find your own guard position again. I'm going to rotate and push my left hip this time in a rotational motion. Lift my front foot up, break myself on the ball of the foot, and the rear one drops down, and then back to the on guard. Ready? 1, boom, and back. 2, and back. 3, and back. 4, boom, and back. 5, and back. 6, 7, boom. 8, 9, and 10. 5 more. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, put the other foot in the lead again, right lead. Now we're going to look at the bottom half, the top half. Let me change the camera. Hello again. So now that you're seeing what I'm doing with my feet, now get the top half. Right in the lead again. As I said in the beginning, the power line of the straight lead goes all the way from the straight line from the bottom new knuckles with a vertical fist all the way through my shoulders to the back. The hook is no different, with the only exception that it is bent at the elbow at a 90 degrees. The rest is exactly the same. Okay, now let's have a look at this. What I said earlier on is that the hip pulls the punch. So my hip starts to travel. You feel tension here, and the only way to relieve it is to let your arm follow it. Boom. In a straight line, like that. 90 degrees, and drop back. Don't drop it. Bring it back the same way it came. So from here, boom. So hip starts a little bit, a fraction earlier, starts to pull it around. Boom.
Higher,
and
Adrian.
Back.
Higher,
And
Adrian.
nice shoulder level, okay? It may be the camera angle in my case as well, because I'm a little bit lower, but it is nicely horizontal here.
That's
okay?
it. That's it.
So here we go. 1, 2. Just hold it there for a moment, okay? So you can check yourself Make sure that elbow is up. Don't let it hang here. It's got to be nicely horizontal.
Coach, may I interrupt you for a sec? I see some guys making it. I see some guys almost making it at the same time. So when they're turning, they're already punching. It should be a split second later, like you explained.
Correct. Yeah. So the hip starts traveling first. The rotation starts, it builds up tension, and then the last moment, it follows. So it starts, 1, 2, 3.
So it's not the same time.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Like that. Okay? If you want to break it down and slow it down for yourself first to get the mechanics down first before you speed up, it's important that you break it down for yourself, okay? I'll try and give you a bit more time. So we're at number 4, I think now, or 5. Lost count a little bit, doesn't really matter. Here we go. 5. Boom. And back. 6. And back. And use your abdomen to stop yourself as well, okay? Again, that is also to help to stop you from over rotating. You don't want to swing. You want to stop right there. Boom. Okay? Here we go again. 8. Boom. 9.
Guys, the fist is horizontal, not vertical. Horizontal.
Yeah.
You're using the biceps, not the triceps.
Yeah. So it is vertical, not horizontal. Vertical. Vertical fist. Boom. 10. 11. 12. Boom. Make sure you don't drop the other hand. Keep that up there for defense. 13. Boom. 14. And 15. Okay. Swap. We're going to now do it with a left. Or the other side if you did left first. Okay, so again, make sure your hip starts the rotation first. And now the fist follows a split second later. Lift up the elbow. Nice vertical line. Vertical fist. Lower 2 knuckles on the target. And stop yourself, both by putting your front foot on the ball of your feet to break, and your abdomen stops you from over rotating. So sharp motion. Ready? Here we go. 1.
Yeah.
2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 5 more. 11. 12. 13. 14. And 15. Okay, relax for a moment. So that is the basic mechanics of a hook punch. Now, the hook becomes more effective when you combine it with more footwork. And I think George will introduce some of it in a little while. To finish off my session, we're going to do the hook again. This time with a retreating step, so with a step back. As you're doing it, you're throwing in the hook. It's for countering somebody who's really attacking you. So you push, you step, you're doing a push step backwards, and as you're doing it, you rotate the hip in. Obviously, we're going to start with the right. Sorry. So push back with a push step. Make sure you've got space behind you. throw that hip in again. Hold it here for a second, then drop back. Okay, normally you wouldn't hold clearly and move quick enough, but in this case, because we're practicing, I would like you to check yourself that you got the proper structure at the end of the hook, because it's very easy to get sloppy and hook and let it drop. So push back, hold it for a second, drop in your own guard, step forward again for the next one, okay? Just gonna go do it on count again. We're doing, see how much time I've got. Yeah, we'll do the same amount, 15 left, 15 right. Start with right. Okay, on guard. So push that backwards, and as you're doing it, throwing in the hook. Ready? 1. And on guard. And back to beginning position. Ready? 2. And back to the beginning. 3. Boom. 4. And try and be efficient. Don't telegraph it, so don't bring your fist back first and then swing it in. It hits from your own guard, just from your lead hand. Boom, up. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. Okay, swap sides. Lefty. Ready? So push back, rotate, stop, check yourself, back in your own guard. Ready? 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 'Not yet. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. Okay, relax. How did that go, guys?
Everybody did well.
Okay, any comments? Because I've got teeny tiny screens. Okay. Yeah, so that is then my session done for today. I would like to give the floor to George next and see what he can cook up.
If I can find the button somewhere. Okay. Yep. Okay. Well, nobody is sweating yet, so let's pick up the pace a little bit. Yeah, on guard. And just a simple hook kick from here. What's the new lead? Hook kick and back. We do it 10, 1 to 10, 10 to 1. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, Jades. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, getting warmer. Okay, last time we did the corkscrew, and now you're going to make it on your own pace. Do it for 1 minute, and corkscrew and back to on guard. Just move a little bit around, corkscrew and back. Just your own pace. For 1 minute, yes, let's go. Time is going.
Don't go too fast, but make sure you have the correct body alignment, guys. Bottom knuckles for the contact. Yeah. Go for quality.
Just move around a little bit, forward, backward, sideward, pivot step. But concentrate on the corkscrew. Straight line, knuckles up, straight line back, to on guard again. Straight line.
Yep, turn in the shoulders. Right, exactly, just like the straight leg, but then with the fist upside down.
You only see the fist coming forward, not the whole elbow, but only the fist going forward.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, other side front. All right, go.
Try to hold the punch for a split second. Make sure you make contact with the bottom knuckles. Yep, just hold it for a split second. Exactly, turn in the shoulders. Yep, that's good, Sahel. Looking good. Hold it 1 second, June.
Okay, relax. It's looking good. Good. Okay, from on guard, go to make the hook kick. And then you go to 45 degrees pivot in your on guard. It's on the flash. The second flash, you're going back to on guard neutral. So from here, you can still move around a little bit. From here, kick, 45 degrees, 100% on guard. And the second one, you're going back to neutral on guard. Yep, right. Move a little bit. Just relax. Yes. After the kick, 100% on guard in the pivot stance. Very good. Okay, switch left forward. So hook kick first, pivot and stance. Just relax a little bit. Very good, relax. Looking solid. All right, from on guard. Pivot step and corkscrew. Simple. So one flash is pivot step and corkscrew. Second flash is back on guard. Still make the corkscrew straight on the 45 degrees line. Yeah, so don't hook it. It's just still straight back, straight forward, straight back. Bam. 45 degrees, 100%. All right, ready? You can still move a little bit.
Make sure you make contact with the bottom three knuckles, guys, and hold it for a split second.
Okay, other side. Sick. Somebody is struggling here. Yep. So pivot, corkscrew, 100% on guard, 45 degrees. Okay, relax. That looks very good. Somebody's ready? Oh, that's strange. All right. Any questions? Questions, remarks, whatever. What? Unmute yourself and fire away. Nobody wants to fire.
Don't shoot.
All right. Don't shoot me.
Either you made them very tired, so they're not able to ask questions anymore, I think.
What? What?
Yeah. Yeah, I hope it's clear that the difference between a straight shot, that's a straight lead, compared to a hook, the mechanics of the hip, a straight lead, the hip pushes it into the target, and with its rotational mode, the hip pulls the hand into the target. Okay, so it goes a little early, and the hand has no other choice but to follow to get the tension out of your muscles. You could probably feel it if you do it slow. You just turn this. Now you have tension. Nothing else to do but to rotate your shoulders as well to relieve that tension again. And in a straight line, it pushes. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Stephen. One question.
Hey, Stephen.
Yeah.
Stephen was waving, I think.
You can unmute yourself probably, or not. Ask to unmute, mute, whatever.
Now my glasses are steaming up
Click somewhere.
I was just waiting.
Yes, sir.
So about the elbow, I was wondering, do you keep, when you give the elbow strike, do you keep this one horizontal, James?
Yes, but it's moving forward. So
yeah,
it's from here it's moving forward, but it is horizontal.
Horizontal.
Yeah.
And you keep this one like a little bit forward, or do you keep it more back?
No. It moves forward. You drive the elbow forward.
Okay, and then your target is basically this area.
This area.
Yeah.
So when you are moving forward, it's difficult for your opponent to evade it, because when he moves back and you move forward. So when you are close range, then of course it's these techniques.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're using it as an attack, then you move forward with the push step.
Yeah. So you can basically target through the face, but also, I guess, the center of the body, right?
Center body, throat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Throat.
That's solar plexus is a nice one. Solar plexus is a nice one as well for this.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It has to hurt.
Oh.
Before
zeg het maar.
Before I forget, next week we have Richard Torres from New York doing this lesson. So I hope you all will be here and more of you. We will put it in the groups, but
yeah, we gotta advertise it a bit. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
It's only $100, so you can make it to the bank.
That was in the picture of $100 bill.
Yeah, virtual. It's virtual lessons or sending virtual money.
Yeah.
Sure.
Bitcoins, maybe. Bitcoins.
All right.
All right, guys.
Thank you. Have to bow out.
Shall we say bow out?
Bow out.
Bye-bye.
Who's the leader of the pack? Oh, all right.
Okay. See you next week.
See you next week. Stay safe.
Thank you. Bye.
Stay away from the British guys. be safe. Bye.
Bye.
Later.
Later.